Good morning, fellas. Yes, we're Regie. I'll be talking about the benefits of the pandemic, COVID-19. I'll be talking about family values. I'll be talking about the evaluation of our relationship with our loved ones and our friends. And also, I will be talking about the ability of reflection during this pandemic. You know, the way the life was going before the pandemic, you could attest to it that people were just kind of living as if life doesn't really matter. What matters was money. Everybody was just in pursuit of money. People don't have time for their families. They are just coming in and going, and those that have kids, they put their children onto the laps of the nannies. So there was not really kind of family values. People don't care about one another. So during this period, you can see that there's been a lot of development, a lot of benefits. You see people are now spending more time with their loved ones. You see people are now working on their relationships. You see people now appreciate one another more. Before the pandemic, you see people have now come to realization that the bedrock of a better society is from family values. With these family values, with this new family way of life, that people are able to spend more time together, able to talk together, able to talk about the importance of living amicably together, peacefully, you can see there's going to be a lot of benefits to the society. And the children will also benefit from such environment, such peaceful environments, where the mom and dad are able to spend time together and talk peacefully, no longer shouting at the top of their voices at each other. This is a great environment for children to grow up. With this new way of family values found in the family life, you can attest to it that most people are going to learn a lot of things from these kind of experiences they are going through now. Like prior to this time, you see, people don't really have time to talk about their situations, to talk about their problems, to talk about their misunderstanding. But now, with the pandemic, people are able to stay at home and sit down together and talk, have a proper discussion about their problems, able to realize and accept their mistakes, and able to start working on things that we are not working at in their relationship. And this will help a lot of relationships to improve and also to become very peaceful and very accommodating to one another. The second point is the evaluation of our relationship with our loved ones and our friends. Prior to this, you could attest to it that most people don't really have a good relationship with their loved ones and also with their friends, because nobody kind of really appreciates one another. You see, most people, they are so full of themselves, all what they think about, they just want to show off, they want to compete with one another. But during this pandemic, people have been able to realize, they have come to the realization that how important relationship is. But now everybody is in this pandemic, then everyone is now realizing how important it is to have a good relationship with one another, like being trustworthy, loyal to one another, like being respectful to one another, like having the awareness to nourish and cherish people in your life and respect people in your life, so that you are able to have a good relationship and have a good fellowship with one another. So with this pandemic, people have learned a lot of lessons. They now understand that life is not about them alone. Life is about having a good fellowship, having a good relationship with one another, because we only have ourselves. If anything goes wrong, that is when people normally realize how important it is to appreciate one another and start living a better life. This brings me to the third point. My third point is about the ability for people to now have the realization and also to able to sit down quietly and reflect about their life generally. They are able to have a reflection on self-evaluation, like the things that is not working well in their life. It could be career-wise, it could be in their relationship. So with this self-evaluation, people can now kind of reflect and kind of re-strategize and start having a different perspective about life in general. They are able now to work on things that were not working out in their life previously, and they are now able to redesign their life so that they are able to have a shift of paradigm and start taking positively, especially if they have been wasting their time in some career paths that they have not been very, very happy about. This is the time for them to move forward and kind of learn a new career and learn a new course and find a new ways to do things and rediscover themselves. And with this evaluation process, they are able to sit back and reflect on their relationship as well. They are able to see their mistakes and able to appreciate their partners and the fantastic good time they have spent together, like the great times they have had. They are able to reflect on all these wonderful things, and they are also able to reflect on the things that are going on in the world and reflect about their life in general. They are able to think and reflect on what they are going to do after the pandemic. They are able to reflect on different kinds of things, which is a very good way of life, because that is what life was created for us to be able to have family values. Because without family values, that is why we are having all these problems like antisocial behaviors, and we're having a lot of crimes in the society, because most kids have been brought up without no family values, without no respect for properties, no respect for lives. Crime rates have gone up. Most society is not so safe today because you have a lot of young people from different broken homes. There was no strong values in their life to live a better and appreciate life the way life is, you know. So with this kind of situation, we can now see people learning new lessons about life. People learning new lessons of life, and people are not thinking positively. People are now appreciating one another. People are now looking at life from a different perspective. People are now seeing life from a different perspective, and they are now hoping to be able to be nice to their loved ones and continue enjoying the company that they are now enjoying. They are now appreciating and enjoying the company of their partner, of their family, of their children. These are the things they don't used to enjoy. They don't used to have time for one another. They don't used to have time for their children. So during this pandemic, people are able to see that they don't have any other alternative but to stay with one another. And stay with one another, they started appreciating one another. They started loving one another. They started falling in love again with one another, and their lifestyle has now improved. They are now living a more cherished and a more better lifestyle, which is fantastic. That is how life is supposed to be. Because being in a relationship, you are supposed to appreciate one another. You are supposed to spend time with your loved ones. You are supposed to spend time with your children. You are supposed to impact your time in the lives of your children, so that you are able to teach your children the values of life, so that when your children goes out into the world, their behaviors, their characters, we attest to it that they are from good homes. They are not from irresponsible homes, because of the kind of responsible behaviors they will put up there. People will respect them. People will praise their parents for bringing up fantastic children, for bringing up fantastic people that will become great adults and responsible adults. That is what every responsible society are looking for, to have a responsible society with responsible adults that will treat one another with respect, with love, and build and help and cherish one another together, so that everybody will be enjoying the peace that everybody deserves in the world. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. #WillRegie, #WillPowerFit, #LifeTalk. Bye for now.